What it do, soul visionaries and potential soul visionaries out there. I'm your host, Sherrod Cohen, and you are now rocking with the mobile version of the Soul Vision Powercast. You know that place where we keep it unfiltered and raw. We talk about anything from porn to politics. We'll even talk about those things you might have heard or even saw. Today, I'm going to comment on a video where a man makes this, I think it's an irresponsible comment he made. And it's an irresponsible comment because so many women truly believe this. That a man knows off the rip whether or not he wants to marry you. That makes no sense. Especially if you add in this new shit they call love bombing, right? I don't know as soon as I see you. I think the guy said there's a certain kind of woman that'll walk in a room, if the right woman walks in the room, a man and say, I'll marry her. You know what? When men say that off the rip, I'll marry you, he's really trying to get the ass really quick. That's what he's trying to do. That's a ploy to get some pussy faster than it would normally take. That's it. They're hoping you all are gullible enough to believe that he knows whether or not at that moment he wants to marry you. You know, any man with structure, discipline, organization in his life, integrity, morals, and values, he has to get to know that you have those very same things, those very same attributes. You know, he has to know that you are able to communicate. You're consistent with your communication. You're committed to the relationship. You're able to cooperate, work together. And most of all, you have to be able to compromise. And if you can't compromise, that means you want everything your way. You're selfish. And everybody has to realize when it comes to a relationship, a lot of times, you're not going to get what you want all the time. So, for a man to say that a man wants to or knows that he wants to marry you very quickly is a lie. Right off the rip, what I know and the reason why I'm even asking for your phone number in the first place is that I want to smash. I want to hit the ass. That's it. That's what I know off the rip. But I got to find out who you are. I got to get your number. You know what I'm saying? And you can't really be thinking that because hell, you don't know if that's a man or a woman a lot of times. They've gotten really good with this transgender shit, right? So now you got to get the number. You got to ask questions. I don't know who and what you are. As soon as I see you, why the hell would I want to marry you? I got to know what kind of person you are. I got to know what kind of tendencies you have. I have to know whether or not I even like you. Yeah, from the physical appearance, it may seem like I want to smash, bang the whole nine. But you might open your mouth and I don't want no parts of this. You might be more trouble than I'm willing to put up with. So to say a man knows right off the rip that he wants to marry a woman, man, y'all running more game. That's that game them Pandoras run. You know, but he did say one thing, don't wait too long. What's too long? That's going to be from person to person to person. And like so many women out here say, hey, I don't want to be married. I don't have to be married. See, you have to find someone. Ladies, let me tell you something. You know, you don't want to wait too long, but you don't want to try to rush somebody into something they may not feel like they're ready for at this moment in time. And if he is taking too long, you got to push on. That's it. It's really that simple. Really that simple. You have to just push on and find somebody that's on the same page as you are. You know what I'm saying? So, to be totally honest with you, there's 3 stages to a relationship. There's the lust phase, in which I want to smash and hit and whatever. You know, that's the reason why I asked you for your phone number in the first place. Then, in the midst of trying to find out, you know, trying to hit the ass, I'm talking to you on a regular basis. Now, talking to you long enough, kicking it with you the whole night, I start to like you for more than just your physical appearance. You know, like, man, she's kind of cool. Then we liking each other, we hanging out more often, spending time and this and that and the other. Then it goes to the love phase. There's no time limit. Never put a time limit on any of these things. You know what I'm saying? Because see, when you put put a time limit on something, that adds anxiety into the fold. That adds all these other factors that can take that relationship from going good to falling off. So no, you shouldn't wait too long. You got to determine what that is on your own. But don't ever give a man an ultimatum that will just tell you can get the hell out. I'm trying to tell you. You give somebody like me an ultimatum, I'm gonna take the or else, because I'm not desperate. You know what I mean? I'm not desperate. I don't have to rush to get married to anybody. That's not even how I roll. And there's a lot of men out there that think the same way I do. You know what I'm saying? And for you women that want to think that this dude is telling you the gospel truth, y'all better grow up. Those are fairy tales, because you got to realize over 70% of you all initiate divorce. And why do you initiate it? Because you're unhappy. And it's probably because you never got a chance to even know the dude you're dealing with, because y'all rushed into